My name is Laura Van Heijs, and I'm a homeschool parent of 5 children, ranging from 16 years down to 7. My high school daughter has supplemented our home education with part-time classes and extracurriculars at Waubonsee Valley High School. I'm a product of District 203 schools myself, actively participating in several sports and many extracurricular activities, benefiting greatly from doing so. I'm also a former District 203 middle school teacher. Therefore, I have great respect and understanding of public education and all that it has to offer. Last fall, fellow homeschool parents approached this board with the request that homeschoolers be allowed to continue participation in District 204 sports after an abrupt change in policy mid-semester, stating that they were no longer able to do so unless they enrolled in 5 courses of the high school. We requested clarification and submitted a letter to the board asking for your help in establishing a more workable solution. In subsequent communication with the Assistant Superintendent of High Schools, we have been told that the board has made no changes to change policy. Therefore, these new requirements for compliance stand. Because we believe this important issue is worthy of further discussion at the board level, I'm coming to you again with the hopes of getting your help in changing this policy, or at least the interpretation and execution of it. It is my understanding that the school board's job is to set policy that empowers those at the administrative level to execute those policies. However, in this case, it seems that this drastic and sudden policy change came about at the administrative level with no directives to do so by this Board of Education, despite the fact that there were no changes in bylaws, only interpretation of them. I am not here to fault the administration. However, I'm asking the school board to clarify why one administrator is able to single-handedly divert from past practice that has allowed homeschoolers for years to participate in extracurriculars without any additional requirements. You may or may not be aware that in February, District 308's Board of Education in Oswego unanimously voted 7-0 to approve homeschool participation in extracurricular activities. Is there any reason why District 204 cannot do the same? It seems curious that 2 neighboring districts operating under the same IHSA guidelines are enforcing this policy differently. Unfortunately, our children who live in District 204 are the ones negatively feeling its effects. I do understand that my homeschool child is technically allowed to participate in extracurriculars provided they enroll in these 5 classes. However, this stipulation essentially negates my choice to home educate. If my child were enrolled in 5 classes, especially at the high school level, that child could hardly be considered homeschooled. I also understand the district's need to protect the integrity of the high school transcript. However, it should be duly noted that most, if not all, of the potential homeschool students in question would not be the recipients of a 204 transcript. Rather, their parents are creating their own. Reputable colleges all over the nation are overwhelmingly embracing these homeschool transcripts. As is the case in Oswego, Naperville, and Wheaton, a simple working solution is just having a principal or other administrator meet with the parent to verify the homeschool curriculum.
Your time is up.
Okay.
Sorry. If you want to submit the rest of your comments, we can take those.
That's okay. I just wanted to maybe conclude by saying our children are in this district. We do come from tax-paying families, and we're just realizing that academics are obviously very important, but they're only a portion of a well-rounded education.
Thank you. Thank you.